I think it's a common theme that we're getting everybody's best shot, and we have to be ready for that. And so we've got to be better prepared to play and execute, and we'll bounce back. I have no doubt about that.
How much is the way they're playing Draymond right now kind of egregiously leaving and affecting you guys?
I think it's a combination of a lot of things, but we've got to be able to counter any defense that we see, and that's our job now, is to because basically everybody's playing us the same way. We're seeing the same patterns defensively, night in and night out, and so we've got to adapt to that, and that's what we worked on today, and I have no doubt we'll improve, and we'll improve our execution and find some different ways to score.
What's the key to getting Draymond going offensively?
I think Draymond has actually been pretty good since he's come back. He's played with good energy. He's had a couple games where he knocked down some threes. Last night he didn't, but last night none of us played well. None of us coached well. It was a tough night for everybody. So I think Draymond is going to be fine. He's just now getting back into the swing of things. And if you look at kind of the total picture of his, I don't know how many games he's been back, maybe 5. I'd say he's played pretty well. The last 4 years, we've had the greatest 4-year record in the history of the NBA. So we've raised the bar really high for ourselves, and so it's gotten tougher between injuries and all that stuff. Some roster changes, some different ways that teams are attacking us. It's just gotten harder. It's how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be easy. And a couple of years ago, it actually did seem easy at times. But I think all of us who have been in the league for a long time, we're well aware that this is the reality. And it's not that bad. We're a game out of first. So I feel pretty good about where we are. But we do have to adjust and improve.
Steve, is that why it doesn't seem like anybody's worried? The concern level really isn't there. Is that why? Because you guys have been through this so many times, and because everybody's had the experience that they've had over the last 3 years?
Yeah, I mean, we're a championship team. We've got a lot of guys who have been through everything in this league, and so you rely on that experience, and we rely on that as a staff. With our leadership amongst the team, and we keep pressing forward. We just keep trying to get better. It's the reason we have practice every day. There's a reason you guys show up every day and write about our team. It's a journey. It's a long journey, and it's as I said, it's a more arduous one this year than it's been in the past, because of the circumstances. So it's all part of it, and we're gonna get through it, and we're gonna get better, and we'll see what happens.
Right now you're tracking to about 54 wins. I know you'll look at the big picture, but that would be the lowest total in your era. I mean, that seem about right, 54, or would you be disappointed?
Man, wouldn't that be devastating?
It would be horrible.
Be devastating if we only got 54 wins. Get rid of everybody. Imagine uttering those words, any time over the last 3 decades. Would the Warriors settle for 54? The bar's been set high, and I told our guys that. I gave them that line today. You guys have set the bar really high, so everything takes on a little greater sense of urgency in terms of what happens around the team. We're maybe the most scrutinized team in the history of the league. I know we're right there with the Bulls teams that I played on, and felt the same, but even more so now because of the number of media outlets and the immediacy of the judgment, criticism. So it's all part of it, and our guys have learned how to deal with all that over the past few years, and it doesn't matter. What matters is how you respond to a bad loss, to a bad stretch, to injuries. As long as you keep responding, keep showing up to work, keep sticking together, keep working, good things are going to happen, and that's what I believe with this group.